Ronald Reagan, the great communicator's legacy. Explore the life and legacy of Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States. From his Hollywood beginnings to his impactful presidency, learn how Reagan's policies and charisma shaped modern America. Discover his economic reforms, foreign policy triumphs, and lasting influence on the political landscape. If we ever forget that we are one nation under God, then we will be a nation gone under. This powerful quote from Ronald Reagan underscores his belief in the importance of faith as a cornerstone of American identity and unity. Reagan argued that recognizing and upholding the nation's spiritual foundation is crucial for its stability and success. By emphasizing the phrase, "one nation under God," he highlighted the role of shared values and divine guidance in sustaining America's moral and social fabric. This quote reflects Reagan's conviction that without acknowledging this fundamental principle, the nation risks losing its way and enduring decline. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. This insightful quote from Ronald Reagan emphasizes the power of individual action and the importance of compassion. Reagan believed that while it may be impossible to solve all of the world's problems, every person has the ability to make a positive difference in someone else's life. This quote encourages personal responsibility and highlights the collective impact of small acts of kindness and assistance. It reflects Reagan's belief in the value of community and the potential for each individual to contribute to the greater good. Peace is not absence of conflict, it is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. This profound quote by Ronald Reagan highlights his understanding of peace as an active and dynamic process rather than simply the lack of conflict. Reagan believed that true peace is achieved through the skillful and compassionate resolution of disputes and challenges. By emphasizing the importance of handling conflicts peacefully, he underscored the value of diplomacy, dialogue, and cooperation. This quote reflects Reagan's commitment to fostering a stable and harmonious world through nonviolent means, illustrating his vision for a more just and enduring peace. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. In this powerful quote, Ronald Reagan emphasizes the fragile and ever-precious nature of freedom. He underscores that liberty is not an inherited trait but a value that each generation must actively uphold and defend. Reagan believed that freedom requires vigilance, effort, and sacrifice to be preserved and passed on to future generations. This quote serves as a call to action, reminding us that maintaining our freedoms demands continuous commitment and responsibility. It reflects Reagan's deep conviction that every individual has a role in safeguarding the rights and liberties that define a free society. Inflation is as violent as a mugger, as frightening as an armed robber, and as deadly as a hitman. In this vivid and forceful quote, Ronald Reagan compares inflation to criminal violence to illustrate its severe impact on individuals and the economy. By likening inflation to a mugger, an armed robber, and a hitman, Reagan underscores its ability to erode purchasing power, create financial instability, and ultimately harm people's livelihoods. This analogy highlights the urgency with which Reagan viewed combating inflation, emphasizing the need for strong economic policies to protect citizens from its detrimental effects. It reflects his commitment to fiscal responsibility and the protection of economic well-being. We must reject the idea that every time a law is broken, society is guilty rather than the lawbreaker. It is time to restore the American precept that each individual is accountable for his actions. In this quote, Ronald Reagan emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility and accountability within the legal system. He argues against the notion of blaming society for the actions of individuals who break the law, advocating instead for holding each person accountable for their own conduct. Reagan's statement calls for a return to a core American value where individual accountability is paramount. This perspective underscores his belief in the integrity of the justice system and the necessity for each person to take responsibility for their actions to maintain social order and justice. The problem is not that people are taxed too little, the problem is that government spends too much. In this powerful quote, Ronald Reagan highlights his belief in limited government and fiscal responsibility. He argued that excessive government spending, rather than insufficient taxation, was the root cause of economic issues. Reagan's perspective shaped his economic policies, leading to significant tax cuts and a push for reduced government intervention in the economy. This quote encapsulates Reagan's vision for a more efficient and accountable government, reflecting his enduring legacy in American political thought. Within the covers of the Bible are the answers for all the problems men face. In this insightful quote, Ronald Reagan expresses his deep belief in the Bible as a comprehensive guide for addressing life's challenges. Reagan saw the Bible as a source of timeless wisdom and moral clarity, offering solutions and guidance for a wide range of personal and societal issues. This quote reflects his conviction that spiritual teachings and faith can provide answers and direction in times of difficulty. It underscores Reagan's view of the Bible as an essential foundation for ethical decision-making and personal growth. Without God, democracy will not and cannot long endure. In this profound quote, Ronald Reagan highlights the essential role of faith in sustaining a democratic society. He believed that democracy is deeply rooted in moral and ethical principles, which are often derived from religious beliefs. Reagan's statement underscores his conviction that the values and guidance provided by faith in God are crucial for the longevity and health of democratic institutions. This quote reflects his view that a strong spiritual foundation is necessary to uphold the principles of justice, liberty, and equality that are fundamental to democracy. I have wondered at times what the Ten Commandments would have looked like if Moses had run them through the U.S. Congress. In this witty and insightful quote, Ronald Reagan humorously critiques the inefficiencies and complexities of the legislative process. By imagining the Ten Commandments subjected to congressional debate, Reagan suggests that the clear and direct moral guidelines would have been altered or compromised. This quote highlights his concern about bureaucratic red tape and political negotiations diluting straightforward principles. It reflects Reagan's advocacy for simple, common-sense governance and his skepticism of excessive governmental intervention and complexity. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching our video on Ronald Reagan quotes. We hope these powerful and thought-provoking words have given you a deeper understanding of Reagan's beliefs, values, and leadership. His wisdom continues to inspire and resonate, reminding us of the importance of principles such as individual responsibility, faith, and the pursuit of freedom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on influential figures and their enduring legacies. Share your favorite Reagan quote in the comments below.